DuckTales Season 2, Episode 20. The Golden Armory of Cornelius Coot.
You gotta love, you gotta feel sorry for poor Webby.
Well, I mean,
She
yeah.
spent her entire life as kind of the baddest badass, and then all of a sudden, basically the person that she wanted to be most like, because besides her granny, of course, but
Yeah.
as far as like actual heroic role models or whatever.
Yeah, her mythical figure.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, I can't live up to that.
Yeah, but Della's a lot. and,
Yeah.
and Webby, you have done a lot already. But yeah, Della is a lot. She's a
Yeah.
she's a duck. And I mean, it's kind of hard to measure up to somebody who fashioned their own artificial leg on the moon while building learning how to and building a rocket from basically, knowing nothing about how to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so she's a little,
She's a lot up too.
yeah, she's a lot to live up to. Well, basically, any of the sort of McDuck clan are a little much to live up to. Donald is crazy, Della's crazy, Scrooge, crazy stuff he's done. You know, even like their distant relations with the, was the lucky one. I forget what his name was. But he's just like, yeah, I don't know. I just like fumble around, find money.
Yeah. Cousin, what's his name? Gladstone.
Yeah, Gladstone Gander or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's just like, you're trying to rival McDucks. That whole
Yeah.
family is nuts. It's just
Yeah, McDucks who charge per the letter.
yeah, yeah. That whole clan is just
I mean, her granny is a super spy.
yeah, but yeah, you have a very sort of warped first impression of how people are because
Yeah.
you are surrounded by some of the biggest badasses in the world at like all time, and even like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, for as young as they are, still pull off stunts that should not be done, but
Yeah.
they just do it. And
And
it's like,
then her best friend turned out to be a magical manifestation of Scrooge's arch enemy.
yeah, it's like the only one like somewhat close to normal is her purple friend.
Is Violet.
Yeah,
And she's
Violet,
not
yeah.
really normal.
Yeah, I mean, saying closest to normal.
Yeah.
Like that gives you an impression of how weird her surrounding people are. Is just how skewed her perspective is going to be, because Violet is her normal.
The closest thing she has to normal is basically Osgood.
Yeah, Osgood is as close as she gets to normal.
Yeah.
That's a statement and a half. Like, yeah, you are surrounded by some of the greatest adventurers to ever live, and some of the and the up and coming probably end up being some of the greatest adventurers ever lived in the, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It's like eventually those kids are gonna grow up, and they're probably going to take on the duck sort of way of doing things, and it's going to be it's going to be a thing to see. um, but yeah, I you may not be biologically related to them, but you're part of the family. And who knows, down the
Yeah.
line you might marry into the family. Who knows?
Well,
Oh,
I mean, you saw how she treated Dewey. She can manipulate him better than any girlfriend
Yeah, who
with
knows?
that with that well, I guess we should go back. It's a shame we won't get to ride the mine carts.
Oh,
I mean, here's the thing about that. If you can, at least everybody in their life wants to at least ride a minecart once.
Yeah, but she just knows Dewey so well. She's just like, I know how to get him on my on side.
well, yeah, they have a lot. They have a lot of like, this is their thing. For Huey, it's information, historical. The first duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth, whether that's historical truth, first. But Huey kind of falls into that, and then if you want to manipulate Louis,
Money.
Llewellyn, money, laziness, and money. You can hit either of those buttons, and you're probably doing pretty well. And then Dewey is just adventure. Give him something
Yeah.
new, just beyond the horizon, and he's all over it. Um, but yeah, she knows them well enough, and they have exploitable enough interests that she can go,
To
oh
the
yes,
northeast, to the southeast, sands of barbarians and their exploding wings of death. To the northwest, dirty dishes. um, Muppet Treasure Island.
it's been a long time since I saw that. Um,
Uh,
man, it's been a long time since I've seen Monty Texture. That was good, but it's been a long time.
yeah. I can't remember the entire line, but when they're standing out in the front, putting out the lantern, and they're talking about all the adventures they want to go on, and it's like to the to the southwest, to the south, whatever. And one of them was something about Zanzibar and the Zanzibar barbarians and their exploding wings of death, which is Gonzo.
But yeah, yeah, she's got a lot of. She's got a lot to sort of adjust to what's normal. um, Corn was pretty funny. Just like
Yeah.
Corn.
It's like
God.
Louis, of course, as soon as he felt something metal. Ooh, it's metal. Is it gold? It's gold, isn't it? No, it's just a shovel and an axe and a bunch of mining equipment. Great. Ooh, the treasure. Which, why were they thinking it was treasure when it was in an armory?
Well, it still could be, from a historical artifact treasure trove, because
True,
you have.
but he was thinking the he was looking for gold and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's. I don't know, but the Oh, you just anytime they're down underground poking around, it's like, is there gold? Louis always expecting maybe we'll run into gold. I mean, considering how often they do run into gold, you know, with what they do, it's just randomly. It's not a horrible thought, but oh, oh, the buttermilk. Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
that
I
gross.
actually love buttermilk, but not that chunky.
well,
Yeah.
it's good for certain things. You want to fry chicken? Excellent. Um,
Um,
biscuits, I think, you can use buttermilk for that because I see buttermilk biscuits. I don't. It can be used for a lot of things, but you know, I don't know if I would drink it straight. um, or at least not very much of it. Um, that
I
was some.
mean, I people who, even before I stopped being able to drink regular milk because it makes me queasy, I would drink skim milk because regular milk was too thick. I I drink almond milk because soy milk is too thick.
Hmm.
So that buttermilk is just like,
Yummy.
But one second. Ah,
Let's see.
ah. My allergies are much better, but they're still hanging around. Um,
Yeah, make sure nobody confuses your allergies for coronavirus.
I did see a somebody posted was standing in a long ass line at Walmart. I started coughing and I said, "Damn, this cough has gotten so much worse since I came back from China." Boom, no line.
yeah, the allergy medicine's really starting to kick in, and it's rained a lot lately, so it's kept the pollen knocked out of the air. Though I imagine
Yeah.
the trees are putting out even more afterwards, so it's just a matter of temporary reprieves. It won't stop raining. For better or worse, it's been raining so a lot. So
Oh, and Della may know how to fly, but Launchpad knows how to crash.
Yep,
yep, that was an interesting begrudging sort of.
that that was a very cute that was a very cute B plot. He's
Yeah.
all it's like, what did you do to my plane? Um, I crashed her a few trillion times.
Uh,
You what?
well, and and it, you just realize how precarious the repairs are on the Sun Chaser, just by what's put together, how it's put together. Just like, how was this put together like this? It's just like, how is that holding up?
That
yeah.
is some strong gum and one strong gerbil.
Oh yeah. No, I thought it was a hamster.
Sorry,
A gerbil
hamster.
could do it.
How
Uh,
you definitely you sort of feel Della's sort of um frustration, to say the least. It's like, oh wait, that's not how you put that together. She goes to repair everything, and it's like, oh yeah, I just usually use gum. Used to use super glue, but that got to be a problem. Um, which I gotta
and
imagine. Oh wow, super glue and a feathered animal. Like if they're covered in feathers. Super glue and feathers. That's got to be awful. Like, it's bad enough on skin, but like on feathers, that's got to look really. It's got to be really awkward dealing with that.
Yeah, but you have to love the fact that he knows the Sun Chaser so well, and that's why he's able to do it. And it's one of those things where, like, you have, you have those modifications that normally you'd be like, what the fuck did you just do? But because it's how it works, like the thing with the gum to block the intake valve so that it doesn't smoke up the cabin. And she's just trying to fix the Sun Chaser the way it's supposed to be, where she doesn't realize it's been modified over the years and it's
He's
been
made a lot of
through.
special modifications.
Yeah, it's
She
been
may
through
not look like
so much.
much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been through so much that
Yeah.
which, I mean, she does realize at the end, as as she's trying to make Webby feel better about not living up to her ideals. And it's like, I owe Launchpad an apology. So this does give an excuse for Launchpad to go sidekick with DW, because he doesn't always have to be there as a pilot because Della's there.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he could play basically Drake Mallard's wife. Because that's basically what he was in the series. Not in a romantic way, but he totally was DW's wife.
Mm. Oh, and we also got the redemption of Bug Time?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you say redemption, you mean he's gone back to his old crew.
Well, I mean, in the eyes of the Beagle Boys, he's redeemed himself, or
Yeah.
he was. He could command the spiders.
I am Spider Lord. I will control all.
I've got some old popcorn in my teeth. Oh, don't worry, Ma. That's just spider eggs.
Uh, spider eggs are yummy.
I
So I
won't
hear.
say. No, they're not. I've accidentally eaten some. They're not yummy. They actually taste kind of. Well, because the egg sack is what you taste. You don't really taste the eggs. So it's kind of almost like, the little puffs of fabric that, like, an old shirt or something, an old fluffy shirt sometimes has like little pilling coming off of it. That's the proper term. But yeah, that's kind of what it tastes like.
Okay then.
There's a lot in this episode. It was just there's a lot of threads going. You have Big Time's thread. You got the Cornelius Coot mystery. You had Webby trying to live up to Della. You had Della dealing with trying to get, trying to understand Launchpad. I mean, it's just.
Why don't you just look out the window and tell me if we're still in the air? Yep, still in the air. Yep, still in the air. Poor Launchpad. He's so sweet and naive and
he's
just oblivious.
he's a very diligent duck.
He is. And he's also very innocent and like just naive almost. Like he's so honest that the idea of dishonesty is just beyond him. It's like it's not, oh, she's trying to get rid of me. It's, oh, she wants me to be diligently looking out and making sure that we're still in the air. Cool. Yep, we're still in the air. We're still in the air.
But any further thoughts?
No, I got nothing.